this introduction.
Thank you, sir, for asking me about it. My name is Aamir Bashir. So, far as the book is concerned, recently it got published by the Apna Publishers. That is basically a Kashmir-based publication. But about this publication and about writing a book in poetry, I had been always, into the poetry, as I can say, since I have started my studies in English field, and poetry was the genre only, and it is the genre only which has influenced me a lot. And thereupon I had been experiencing a lot of things which came across, in my day-to-day life while meeting with the people at different places, and while also meeting with the students, because I have been working with different education sectors time to time. And as you know that right now I'm here heading as the director and principal of the Hillgrange School, Handwara. So in this perspective, if I will talk about my book, it talks about the human trauma. Because as we see, human traumas are there in everyone's mind, if we can say, generally. But from the psychological point of view, we have seen right now not only the youth, almost across the globe, the population is intertwined between the trauma and between the life setup they are living right now. Either that is a kind of job seeker, either that is a student, or I can say a housewife, or a kind of common person. Everybody do have faced and are facing in one way or another way a trauma.
सर आपसे मैं जानना चाहूँगा, जो आपने ये बुक लिखी है, तो सर थोड़ा आप हाईलाइट कीजिए किन चीज़ों को आपने इसमें हाईलाइट किया इस बुक में, जो कि हमारे व्यूअर्स के लिए बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है.
Most appropriately, I actually have highlighted the trauma from the perspective of the English point of view, like English literature point of view. My book talks about, can I say, a common human being who is a job seeker. And is facing a lot of problems. My book is all about a kind of a mother who has lost his son and is having a kind of deep trauma in her life she is facing. My book is about a lover who has lost his love and have met with any of the tragedy, because these are all the general concerns of a human life. If we see in a broader perspective, these are all the general concerns of a life, of each and everyone's life. We have family, we have education, we have role, representation, identity, job, love, that form the life of a human being on this earth. And it talks about all of them, because as we see, the process of everyone's life is not that too smooth. The process of everyone's life is not that too good. So in one way or another way, we met trauma. In one way or another way, we develop in ourselves a kind of aspiration to get anything which we are not getting in time. That happens to become our trauma. Like as if I talk about one of the poems of my book that talks about the bleeding world. Bleeding world, I have written about the trauma of those Rohingyas who have lost their land, who have even some of the people have lost their children, some of the people have lost their daughters, and then they have been thrown to have the voyage across to reach India, Bangladesh or somewhere else to become a refugee. You can find the trauma in them. You can find even a trauma of that wife whose husband has got disappeared before 10 years, 15 years, and they have not returned back. And it's also one of the, aspects which we have, experienced, especially in J&K.
So this book
is available across the globe, I can say. You can find the book on Amazon, you can find the book on Flipkart, you can find the book on Google Store, and also that is the podi.com, that's also available. And the company is also, having its book availability on its own store. store, and thereupon what can I say, there are some other international online marketing sites as well where the book is easily available, and even it is available in Kindle edition as well as in the what can I say, hard copy edition. You can find it across the globe online.
And whole country.
Most appropriately, my message for the public and especially for the student, if they shall go through the pages of my book, they will at least try to understand the consequence of the human trauma and its handling, how we can make ourselves balanced, how we can, while facing any of the trauma, what are the main important things to be looked upon while facing any trauma, any tragedy, any loss in our life. And this is actually my message to the public, that they should at least have a balanced chord in their lives whenever they face any of the trauma in their life, and try to overcome from what can I say, that by having a courageous wit to face each and everything properly in their life.